Oh, well, this is not the way I wanted to start this off at all. You stay away from April. Yeah, I see you all. Get, go, stay away from them. All right, fine. Hello, current friends and maybe friends. My name is March, and thanks for stopping on in today. We have got stuff happening in our village, as always. Stuff. The bunny has been busy, or at least a little busy. I haven't been doing super big, major things, but I've been doing small, important things, such as lighting up this village a little bit better. Under all of these carpet tiles, now there are lanterns. And while I'm still working on it in that direction, thank you, Rain. Um, while I'm still working on it in the other direction, all of these carpet tiles that I put down extend quite a ways past this clock tower, past that mountain over there. So, yeah, we've got this area a lot safer now. It's not perfectly safe. Pillagers certainly still spawn around here, and I'm sure a mob could slip in here and there, but it makes me feel better about our open door policy. Hello, April. In addition to some of those little changes with the lanterns and stuff, April is now a master librarian, which means we have access to name tags. Super exciting. We're actually going to need a bunch of those for today's project. Last time, if you recall, I went to the Nether, I went underground, and I went to the Arctic, ice spike biome, really just to gather blocks for future crafting missions. One set of those I will be using today. May, of course, still be in May. Keeps taking this bed. I don't know why when they have this lovely guest room, but maybe it's just to mess with me a little. She does like to mess with me a little. At the same time, though, thanks to May, we have a very steady source of emeralds, which I can then turn around and hand over to April for more name tags. Just like this. Well, as long as it's raining, we might as well start off down here today. There's some stuff I want to do down here. In addition, I can show off a little bit of what I worked on. I just made this look a little bit nicer. It's now got a nice border around it. I can access all of the farming part of this, the reeds, from down here. And the chest is filling up pretty nicely. Furthermore, I have been doing a lot of level grinding throughout, off episode. So in my little enchantment chest, I did make some diamond boots. I have no idea why. I don't even know if I'm gonna wear these, but I feel like I'm probably gonna need them for some project, even if I'm not wearing them for the protection. But I did enchant them. Here's more name tags. Yes. Our axe is now efficiency 5 and has its own name, the Lop. Yes, it's another rabbit joke for everyone. And our crossbow is slowly getting just a tiny bit better. It still needs some work. I also, though, have been enchanting some books with enchantments that I might want to see in future, on future tools. So that's exciting. Really, whenever I just I sit at the spider spawner farm down there, and when I'm working on other projects on my computer, get a bunch of levels. It's been pretty good. The last episode, no, not last episode, the episode before that, yes, whatever episode that was, I got the idea in my head that it might be really cool to sort of turn this into an underground pool for axolotls. And I would really like to do that today. I think we can turn this little area into a very nice looking, pretty axolotl home. And additionally, while I got 3 axolotls in that one episode, I found 2 more. What colors are they? Well, I'm not going to tell you. That will be a surprise. But they are different than the other 3 that I had encountered. So that's pretty cool. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? All right? I think this is gonna be cool. Why don't we turn this area, this pool, into like a slightly tiered, like open geode design. So we take a bunch of these geode blocks. I went and got more, and we make like a big geode pool that the axolotls can swim in. That sounds super cool and super pretty to me. Then we'll decorate it with a bit of like lush cave decoration, and it'll just be sort of like a nice thing to look at in our pretty stark, very stony cave. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get started and we're gonna see where this goes. I don't really have any plans other than what I just said. We should probably start by just sort of like trimming the area, as it were. Obviously, this area isn't completely set up for this just yet. Just efficiency 5 just does not mess around. So if we're gonna do this right, what we gotta start with is the smooth basalt, because all geodes have smooth basalt on the bottom. So we're gonna lay down like a layer of fresh basalt, and then of smooth basalt? Fresh basalt, where did that come from? Of smooth basalt. We're gonna lay this down as sort of like our bowl, our container. Then we're gonna use our calcite, and then we can put in the amethysts. We'll start just by making like a normal pool. Here's the hole that we have so far. It's got a lot of smooth basalt, all right? I've dug it pretty deep because I'll be layering calcite on top of that, and then I'll be layering the amethyst on top of that. So it kind of needs to be way bigger than you would think, since it's going to be like 3 blocks wide when all's said and done. And also, it occurred to me as I was working, probably shouldn't be as detailed. Maybe even this is too detailed. Because like all of the detail work will come a little bit later, but hopefully what I have here will kind of just give this shape and definition. Let's start layering some calcite. So this is where I am currently. I've got like a basic shape of a giant geode in place. I started to have to use cobblestone in the bottom, mainly because turns out I don't have enough calcite to really cover this whole thing. Plus, I mean, once I put the amethyst in, you're not even gonna see most of this, so I'll probably just reclaim some of these blocks as I work it up. But it was important to get sort of the bones of this structure going so that I know that I'm gonna be happy once I do put the amethyst in. I hope this is gonna be enough amethyst blocks. It turns out three geodes worth of blocks hasn't quite been enough for this project. So this is quite a large geode if you think of it that way. So I'm gonna go get started putting the amethyst down. And that should really finalize the look. Oh, it's gonna be so gratifying. Yay. Alright, given the amount of amethyst blocks that I have, or don't have in this case, this is about as good as it's gonna be for today. Which means I'm gonna fill most of this with water, and then later regret it. Hello, Enderman. And then later regret it when I have to go make changes to the wall. So with the axolotl pool, my hope, I'm not actually sure how to keep them in the pool, which means I'm kind of hoping that like, if I don't fill it all the way up, they won't just jump the block. At least that's the idea. I now have to fill up this whole thing with water, and I don't have any of like the good tools to do that, so I'm just gonna do it the slow and painful way. Great, okay, that looks like a still pool. That's what I wanted. Next layer. Alright, final layer, I think. Minecraft. This is water of my own design. Was the ocean sound effect really necessary? Minecraft says yes. So this is now the only area that the axolotls can really jump up. There, that should hopefully keep them out of trouble. Although it doesn't keep me out of trouble. How do I get out of here? Huh. So don't fall in the pool. Got it. I'm gonna need a way out. So with the amethyst blocks and the water in place, it's time to decorate, which is going to be really fun. I've got a bunch of things in my inventory, but there's one thing I want to test first, and it's these, like, these clusters. Do they hurt you if you're on them? If you touch them? I would not want anything bad to happen to the axolotls. Well, I don't know if that was just fall damage or... Okay, it doesn't look like they hurt you. That's good. That means I can use them in the pool, I think, as long as they're like a waterlogged block. If they ruin my water sources, then I guess I can't use them in the water, but I can use them outside of the water. Well, let's find out. Oh, perfect. Great. Okay. Actually, I can put them on top of this just to like help disguise them a little bit more. I like that. I also brought some kelp because I do have a little. Not enough for like helping me fill this pool easier, but I think that's gonna really grow. Right? That might actually get too tall, but we'll find out. I might need some air, but we'll find out. I also brought some glowberries and some azalea bushes. I don't know, really just a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna just try out some decorations, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, how's this looking? What do you all think? I think this is coming along very nicely. I've got like all of this moss blocks around the edge, just kind of like, I don't know, just to give it a nice softer look. And the fact that there's water means that like maybe this part of the cave is just like a little bit wetter, so the moss has something to actually like catch on. How the water is getting into the pool, that's kind of cool, is that there's actually a hole up there anyway. Oops, screenshot. That was a mistake. There's actually a hole up here. So like maybe the idea is that like over time water has like flowed down through this hole and just collected in this like open geode, or even helped to form it. Now that we've got this area decorated, we get to move on to the part that I'm very excited about, but also dreading. And that's actually introducing the axolotls to their new home and naming them all. That's the part that's going to be tricky. Because that means I have to come up with names for each of them. And that's a lot of pressure. I do have enough name tags, thanks to all the trading I've been doing, and even have an extra one, you know, just in case we find that poor zombie villager that needs to be cured and have a new home. So we're gonna do this in reverse order because I saw how these went onto my hotbar. So this is either gonna be one of the yellow ones or that pink one. And do I just like, there we go. So now we have our lovely axolotl in here, and I have to give them a name. What are we gonna name you, little guy? Given their like them nibbling on that rock there, maybe like maybe citrine. Citrine could be an order. That's a nice name. Can I spell citrine? Next question, can I spell it? Citrine? That doesn't seem... Is that right? I gotta go check. That is indeed how you spell that. Good. Yeah, so you can be like a citrine. There we go. Ah, our other yellow one. Okay. So if you are a citrine, maybe we can do like a flower name. Like you can be like a daisy. Yes. So you are now a daisy. Yay! Okay. 2 down. This should be our pink axolotl then. Well, we've got flower and stone names, so maybe we should stick to that. In which case, white and pink kind of makes me think of like a cherry blossom sort of vibe. So like a sakura tree. Sounds good enough for me. Awesome. Yeah, you're the pink axolotl. In the water up here, you kind of look white. That's rather interesting. Next axolotl. So we have this one. This one's like, this one's got some blue in them. They actually are like a white, a blue, and a pink. Oh, there's only one thing I think of when I see those colors. I'll be honest. But what to name you? Oh, I know. I know. We're going off script to something I also can't spell. And that's what my good friend the internet is for. Yes, we're going with Pokemon names now. Alright, I double checked that like 5 times, just because it looks so weird to read. You get to be a Sylveon. Come here. Come here. I'm good. I'm gonna name you. Yay! Okay, last one. This one is also very pretty. We've got this lovely brown axolotl. Kind of looks like a cookie. So I think we have our name. Or like a cake or ooh, you know what? You know what they remind me of? It's also chocolatey. It's a moose. You're a chocolate moose. Ah, look at all our axolotls! I love them. I wonder if they eat. Like, maybe I should catch them some fish. I'll look into that, but like, this is really awesome. Now we actually like, now it's not just this like cold, dark, mechanical farm cave. We also have our axolotl pool. Just to give it some extra life. Oh, I love this. This is so fun. And I guess we'll just, if we find more axolotls, I suppose we'll just keep filling it. I certainly made a big enough, like, geode for them. And it doesn't look like they can hop out. So that's really, really important. I wouldn't want anything to happen to these beautiful creatures. So just for fun, I took a look at the Axolotl wiki page, and I could have actually renamed them all inside their buckets. I could have just put the bucket in the anvil and renamed them that way, rather than wasting all those name tags. Well, live and learn, right? Also, you can breed axolotls, so that's pretty cool. I would just need, like, fish of some kind. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Well, actually, eventually I do have to at least breed one axolotl pair for an advancement. Speaking of advancements, there's one I can go get right now. There it is. Total B location. Put you guys back. I was not able to do that when I was doing the, like, playing with the bees before. But now I can cross that off the list. Oh, look who's back. It's the merchants. I do have emeralds now, though, so I actually could like, who knows? Maybe there's something I want. Ooh. Acacia sapling. I actually don't have one of those. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I've complained long and hard about them not bringing me saplings that I haven't gotten yet, so I would be a very silly bun to turn that down. What's is that like a frozen zombie? What is that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a spooky skeleton. I don't like that. Why have I never seen one of those before? Maybe because I never hang out in like the frost biomes? Get it, wolf. Get it. Get the weird lich thing. Get it. Oh, you guys are unhelpful. Oh, it puts a slowing thing on me too. That's great. Yeah, get it. Get it, wolf. Good pup. Oh, an enchanted arrow thingy. I don't know what to do with those. Maybe it's time to make it die. Is a little safer? Yes. Is perfectly safe? No. Not safe at all. So, in continuing our theme of making our village even better, I think it's time that we built May her own house. So I started to lay out the foundations, and here's what I'm thinking. So I want like sort of like an open courtyard type deal here. Probably like with like some stone fence or some stone posts here with like just a flat top canopy roof. And that's where May will do like all of her weapon smithy stuff that she does. We'll make this area into just sort of like a nice living / shop front. And then this is where we'll put her bed. It's ever so slightly overlapping onto April's house, but I think it's gonna look kind of nice actually. Okay, and here we are. I probably didn't show a whole lot of this because mainly I didn't really know what I was doing this time around. And I just needed to experiment a whole bunch just to get a design that was workable. So this is the very like utilitarian weaponsmith kind of shop. We've got like all of our stuff out here minus the grindstone. Need to go get that for May to use. Her little shop front. Make this be hello. And her little bedroom back here. Not a lot going on back here other than that maybe May is a secret admirer of flowers in her off time. Only she could tell you. So I've got like an arrow of slowness here that I got from that like creepy cold skeleton. I don't know what those are called. So I'm just gonna put that in there because having one doesn't really do me much good. And I need some decoration. Also, you might remember the iron boots, maybe, from very many episodes ago. I still don't like them. And there they go. I got them back from a zombie after I threw them and then died. Yeah. So, there they are. It's a good memento, at the very least. I have a boat. Hopefully that means we can get May over here. And what else? I think that's everything for now. I am going to put some more weapons in here once we get May over here. So let's just give this a shot. See if she'll cooperate. Maybe I can, like, blur her. Yeah? Yeah? No? Okay. I guess, do you just not know where your grindstone is? What if I just do that? What if I use your grindstone to just, like, get you over there? I think that might work. I do this. I do that. Ah, this is gonna work out just fine. I like this. Boom, look at that. That could not have gone better. Where do I want to put this? Do I want to put it here? Do I want to put it here? Maybe right there? Sure. That works. Now, if I've done this right, May shouldn't actually leave this area. because of these carpet squares. Although April sometimes stands on them, so I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Just like that, we have another little house in the village. Let's get like a good look of it. And also make sure May doesn't, yeah, that seemed to work. So this side is a bit rough, maybe. This one got a little bit weird, but like if I plant a tree over here or something, that will help this like block that off. So that will look pretty good. This is also just like a little flat looking at the moment. So I may want to do something about that. And then from a ways off, we have sort of this configuration now. Just a little bit more density to our village. We have an actually working like smokestack this time rather than the fake cobweb version. Can you actually escape now? Maybe not. Or maybe she'll just stay there because of the grindstone. I mean, as ever is the case, I should just trust them. Although, speaking of trusting them, there might be one more thing I want to do today. So on the topic of trusting villagers, sometimes I worry. Like, look at that. Look at May, off doing her thing, and now she's not going to really be able to figure out how to get back in here. So I'm probably going to want to, like, dig this out one more, make that like a bigger trench. May? I just put the boat away, May. We don't want to be out here. This is especially the unsafe side of the hill. But what I was gonna say before May complicated everything, but also at the same time proved my point, is that sometimes it's hard to trust the villagers. So I think in this case, I think it's time we hired some help. We're gonna have a couple of golems that we're now just gonna wander the area. Maybe we'll just start with 3 and just see how it goes. Well, everyone, I'm afraid it's that time again. I am gonna have to end the episode here. I've been recording for a while, and as always, my projects have gotten out of hand, but have always been very fun for me. So I hope you enjoyed watching me build this axolotl pool today, and giving May a new home, and, well, everything else that I did today. So until next time, stay well, and bye!